In Midian long, long ago, where rivers help the gardens grow, the markets bustled every day as merchants worked and children played. The people there had wealth to spare, fine homes and goods from everywhere. But something dark had filled their hearts, and little lies became an art. When selling grain they gave too small, and thought it wasn't wrong at all. When buying goods they'd take much more, always wanting something extra stored. It's business, people like to say, everyone does it every day. But though men failed to see the wrong, God knew what had been done all along. So God sent Shuaib, wise and kind, to help the people change their minds. He spoke with patience, truth and care, right in the marketplace so fair. Oh people, listen while I speak. Be honest with the strong and weak. Give full measure, do what's right, and walk with God both day and night. Do not cheat or cause despair. Treat every person fair and square. For God above sees all we do, and He is always good and true. But many laughed and turned away, and would not hear a word He'd say. Why should we change? The leaders cried. Their hearts were filled with foolish pride. You're just a man like us, they said. These words are only in your head. If what you say is really true, let heaven send a sign or two. Still Shuaib warned them lovingly, and prayed they'd hear and finally see. My reward comes from God above, and I speak only out of love. But people mocked him more each day, and would not turn from evil's way, until at last with saddened eyes Shuaib bid his last goodbyes. Then heat spread over all the land, like blazing fire across the sand. The people searched for shade and rain, for something cool to ease their pain. And then they saw a cloud appear, dark and wide and drawing near. At last they cried with happy cheer, the rain we've waited for is here. They ran beneath its shadow wide, with hopeful smiles and joyful pride. But it was not the rain they sought, for judgment came as they were taught. A mighty blast, a fearful sound, and silence settled all around. The busy streets were empty now, no laughter echoed anyhow. The market stood so still and bare, no merchants shouting anywhere. The scales that once had cheated men would never trick a soul again. Meanwhile Shuaib, safe and free, walked on with those who did believe. He turned around with tears and pain, for all his warnings were in vain. Oh people, I have tried my best. I gave God's message with earnestness. I wished for you what good men do, but you refused what was so true. So children, hear this story well, for it has much to teach and tell. Be fair and honest every day, and let God's truth guide all your ways. For riches fade and treasures rust, but kindness, truth, and being just are gifts more precious than pure gold, and treasures that will never grow old. For every choice and every deed each greed is known to God above us all, who judges fairly great and small. And when His perfect scales are shown, no wrong will ever stand alone. For God is just and God is true, and He sees all we say.